Then he said, why don't you go to the secondary schools and the universities and tell your testimony and preach to the youth?
If Ghana TV, simply the best. Simply the best. Out of all, I hope say BB Akoso. Good. BB Akoso kama. But my dear, so subscribe, over like, over comment, and no me na Akoso kama. So what I say, we are sharing na unia sunye bi na on share no me na enkoso. Abuzia. Ya betse say na Bishop Duncan Williams. No a Church of Pentecost about. No a Church of Pentecost about and oko Benin City by Bakeka in some the history the amount for can be brave. And no one kasa jibre sent to cry went to me oko Nigeria by a question the sofno went to me ansign and the Pentecost and son and McKeown Angel say or may a sofo our Church of Pentecost. Watch him. I was best shall say share my miss what I say yina yinti in semi papi king. I was Jibre yinti.
McKeown. He used to live at a place somewhere at Asylum Down. There's a school there, opposite that school. And I told him that I went to Benin City to study. I'm back. I want to be, I believe I'm an evangelist called to the church. He said, no. We've had too many bad experiences with evangelists in this church. And he said, you don't belong here. I can't help you. So I went to see Reverend Agbozo to see if he will accept me for me to work with him. And Agbozo prayed and said, no, God hasn't called you to my ministry. So I went to Uswefiye, Isaac Abebio. Nobody will accept me. So I went back to Nigeria. And when the Archbishop said, what are you doing here? I said, I don't have anything to do. I want to come and work with Church of God Mission. And he looked at me and he put his forehead on mine. And he said, you have to go back to Ghana. God hasn't called you to Nigeria. And I said, but I just came from Ghana. Nobody wants me. I'm the stone that the builders have rejected. So I came back to Ghana. Very sad, very frustrated. Then one day I went to Reverend Mensah, Full Gospel Tema. I used to preach at his church before I went to Bible school. So when I came back, I went to see him. And I said, Papa, can I work in your church? Can I be in this ministry? He said, let me pray about it. And after some weeks, he said, Nico, he said, God hasn't called you to work here. So you have to really seek God and find out what he has called you to do. And I said, Papa, I've been sick, praying and fasting is not saying anything. I'm not hearing anything. So maybe I'm not called. Then he said, why don't you go to the secondary schools and the universities and tell your testimony and preach to the youth? I believe they'll hear you. So that was how I started preaching and sharing my testimonies in the schools. I used to go to Achimota, all the secondary schools and university, and that was when I met Oboda used to be there. That was where I met Bishop Dark and Bishop Oboda and others. They were then in Achimota. I think Bishop Dark was then at Form 4 at that time. Form 4, yeah. And he started coming, they all started coming to my Saturday evening or afternoon meeting at the International Student Hostel. Then we moved to my father's house, then we moved to Association School. I'm saying this to let you know my journey, because I know that there are so many of you seated here very confused. Some of you are where I used to be. And even when I knew what God called me to do, the levels of betrayal and being starved at the back by brethren, and it hasn't stopped, it still goes on. Yeah. They stab me every now and then. And the people who stab me are not enemies. They are people.
Yes, we Bishop Nicholas Duncan Williams and Odessa to me atija. Oh, and we no de tuja say. A banner Ghana ha. A banner charismatic ne sa in sorcery wa Ghana hana. Or say, obeti me din say say we the Church of Pentecost free wa on no kuta number pa awa asoro ntimi fan ho toto when they come to numbers at the Church of Pentecost. Yes, you heard me right.
Anybody in this country apart from Church of Pentecost, I had numbers than any charismatic church. All the charismatic churches, ask them whoever they are, they came to meet me. I was before them. Before they came, I was. Before anybody could fill any auditorium or stadium, I filled the stadium with Oral Roberts. When Oral Roberts came, it was after that I was picked up by President Rawlings and I came under investigation for 2 years and assassination attempt, all kinds of things. So I've seen numbers, I've seen crowd. And I know that today you have numbers. But ministry is not about numbers. You must come to a place where with numbers or without numbers, you are doing the will of God. Being faithful to what God called you to do. Right now, I'm not interested in numbers anymore. I'm interested in you. Those of you seated here. Because if I can touch one of you, if I can affect one of you, impact one of you, the number of people you will touch and impact, I'm a shareholder in your business and ministry. I love to see a lot of sons and I love to see a lot of people I've related with over the years, from Bishop Dag to Isuda Nabar to Robert and Piakofi to Kwanchiankra. All of these guys, I've dealt with them for about 40 years. And anytime Bishop Dag is holding a crusade and you can say, Bish, where are you? He said, I'm Satome, I'm here. I said, I'm praying for you. I'm pulling more dividends from the investment. Soul winning is an investment. And when we get to the other side, I have a lot of dividends. Oh yeah. So I want you to succeed. Are you hearing me? Yeah, because my dividend and my reward as a shareholder. I'm a shareholder in a lot of people's ministry. They don't even know it, but I'm a shareholder. Because when we cross over, when the dust settles, water finds its level and the curtains are brought down and we step out of time into eternity to the other side and we see the master. On that day, those who will matter will be the shareholders. It's the shareholders who will call for the dividends. So how much have we made? I'm a shareholder in some companies. And we have the right to make some decisions. We can fire directors and make some changes. Are you hearing me? Yes. So there is no room or need to be jealous or to be envious. But there's a generation that does not bless their father. Yeah, Bishop, find it for me. Proverbs. There is a generation that does not bless their father. Please don't be among the generation that does not bless their father. Okay? The breakfast is paid for. It's paid for. And my daughter gave us a big discount. So put your hands together and thank God for her. But after, I'll give you opportunity to place a seed on the altar. And why you must do that is for your own good. When the Bible says honor your father and your mother, the profit or the benefit of honoring your father and your mother is not for them, it's for you. So that it will be well with you, so that you will live long. It's not for them, it's for you. So as difficult as your father and your mother might be, it is a requirement to honor them. Say, I hear you. I was telling somebody, I said, when Rebecca heard the voice of God about who will have the blessing and that it will go to Jacob and not Esau, that was the prophetic word. But it wasn't the prophetic word that determined who gets the blessing. It was the venison. It was the venison. Listen, as long as you live, listen to what I'm telling you. I don't want to throw scriptures at you. I'm just giving you practical keys to help you unlock. Because in life, when you don't have keys, you knock. But when you have a key, you don't knock, you open. I pray that from today, you don't have to knock at any door. That you can open any door in life. Because you have the key. Say yes. Sit down for 2 minutes just before I finish. So watch this. The mother called Jacob and said, Jacob, come here. I heard your father whispering and telling.
Yes, we and Bishop Duncan Williams edituya. It was sometimes some rejection be her. Yeah, rejecto. Senebeya ube ko unshira ho. Ane. McKeown, you know, free McKeown called by Fufro. Nay, yes, or a penny was about. No, Ufra soon, no call Bible school by, and the penny was Pastor McKeown, and you know, or to us one and ne, with we dear with you. Let's just say, near rejection behind the chest say, a bonnet. Near rejection be a. Also say, I reject to a bohoso, Kikano see any. The radio Yamebe, so I say, Bohoso. Minim say yes, I dinichi. Obeboye pa. You bring your main pie say, Yami Bekaya, Babuaye, Manomina, Conkain. Nafi, a tibia and a mobia ye too. You beheni abua. A samba qua yam then say, or say, or per se, or no. Na bra bonye nsunsan so wa afoforo so se na be ya afoforo so benye nsunsan so afoforo so e basa ni nhira obi a obenya no ono ewe impact ewo nhira ne mu ewia so dimsa oso ono be mo wa ye nyame mfa no so na wo ye nhira na wo nhira nso obi so mefa wo so so ye nhira na nipa de mo a e konde mo nhira bi a free wo ho e kwa afoforo ho bia ono ewo share ewo. Nice point. Good. The chess say, try and help others to become successful. No matter how you struggle. Obi o say the mission human na me brain na ye into so be so so break there be. Yan sa. Yan ye tincha also be sense man so mre. O opportunity a ubetimi aboa na mani pa na successful afa boa no. Naka who say, Yedibiana, you join someone. Sometimes God is telling you, say, go and start your own. And so no. It was Yamisha Wate on a man come. And they who the history why he left Church of Pentecost. Memate amount for capas and no a Pentecost in it. Now Pentecost all pass off with you. Yeah, Pentecost a man on a fire and a call her and some baby. Your tea anti your tea so when I say chile, when Munchire Muna and send baby. But in Shankan, I'm say, well, clear, and you're going to be on the sea, and no call by. Quay penny was so dear, I am telling you. Say, I'm one Cassam for one call Bible school and quartetto. Nasa call Bible school, baby. Now, Bassa walk Bible school into our swallowing you now in France of I to any young fat. So I say, I saw one in Shisha, I saw one in Norma or ya, Chesse. And also so a boa a sono send a bear different doctrine be a room it's not chess and your tenor or more per se Asɔn doctrine no yɛde ma wo. Dedi nyame epeso audio yen vision nyame de ma won se won fanye adwuma no wɔde saa vision ni ma wo. Unkwaje vision foforo na won me hye baby foforo. Te se vision na wogye no woye vision ho adwuma. Abusua, that is it. God bless you. Yaminka makra. Bye bye.
If one can see, simply the best.